I'm Paul from Appliance Service by Paul, located in Salt Lake City, Utah, a factory-authorized service company for many brands. Today we're going to talk about installing washing machine fill hoses. Here we have the traditional black rubber hose you're all so familiar with, but nowadays there are many different types. We have some synthetic rubber now with plastic ends. We have braided stainless steel. We have hoses that are straight on one end and hooked on the other. We have stainless steel braided hoses and other types of hoses which will prevent leaks should the hose break. They'll shut right down. And we even have a PEX type hose. Some new washers do not come with fill hoses, so you may have to select a hose for your washer, and at that time you want to decide what kind of quality hose you'd like. It's very important because flooding a house is not fun. Okay, once you've found a good quality fill hose, if it has an L on it like this goes on the washer side. This particular hose has a red and a blue stripe, so we want to put the red on the hot, the blue on the cold. When you're installing a metal end onto a plastic valve, you have to be extra careful not to strip the valve. If this doesn't turn easily, do not force it. See how that went on with my fingers? Now if it turns tight like this one, rotate it counterclockwise till you feel it fall into the threads, and then try and tighten it. If it doesn't go in easily, don't force it. If you ruin this valve thread, you've got an expensive repair, and it's not covered under your manufacturer's warranty. Now see how that started to go? Then snug this tightly. Don't bear down on it. And now we'll hook them onto the faucets. Generally, if your house is plumbed to code, your cold water will always be on the right. Here again I have the blue stripe on this particular hose. And now I'm doing metal to metal. It's not going to be as difficult, or you don't have to worry about cross-threading the valve. Even so, if it doesn't go on, just use that counterclockwise motion and it'll pop on there for you. And then you take your pliers, tighten it snug, don't bear down on it, that's not necessary. Got that, and then slowly turn on your water. And then check both ends of the hose, both here and at the washing machine, for any leaks. If you have any leaks, tighten it down slightly more. If that still doesn't solve the problem, take it off, check your gasket, make sure it hasn't been cut or isn't installed properly. Again, I'm Paul with Appliance Service by Paul, and we've just talked about installing hoses on a washing machine.